Guys, I'm not even gonna lie to you. If I look like shit, it's because it's the morning, and that's just how it's gonna have to be. But I have decided that because I am so insane about My Hero Academia right now, like levels of obsession and illness that have never been experienced by the human mind before, that I'm gonna do a character tier list because it's what I want to do. So we're gonna do it. I really thought that taking my hair down would make me look less insane, and it has in fact had the opposite effect. My first challenge.
My first dream is to be a #1 hero like All Might.
It's gonna be to find one that I like. Chances are I've done at least one of these before. Oh! Whoa! Wait! Go back! I don't want to see what I did! Wait, is there a way to redo it without looking? Oh my god. Wait. Everyone look at what I did before. Is it a good one? I don't know if I've scrolled up too far. Is it a good one? Alright. I'm not gonna do it objectively. This is gonna be very subjective. I'm not gonna do it based on like, oh, what's their relevance to the plot? Are they important? No. Screw that. I'm doing this based on who I like the most. Anyway. It's already got strong. I don't hate Aoyama, but at the same time, I can't particularly say that I love Aoyama. Not at all. Mina, on the other hand, I like Mina. Mina's a good character. I can't put her up at like A or S because like I do factor like, okay, I know I just said I'm not gonna do it based on plot relevance, but like I enjoy the plot, so like that's part of what makes me enjoy a character. So like I think you get my point. I needed to do this. This feels right. I'm sorry, Aoyama. I know I just said that I didn't hate you, and I don't hate you, but this feels more accurate to how I feel. I don't like Ida, which I know, like, I don't... This list is not going to make sense to anyone but myself, is it? Because I don't... There are certain arcs where I really, really like Ida. I like Ida in, like, the first 3 seasons of the show a lot, and then he kind of just doesn't really have as much relevance. During the Stain arc, though, artistry. Love Ida in that. Anyway, Ochaku. We'll put her with Mina. I feel like this is a fair ranking. I like her, but there's not much for me to say. I guess we're going with that for Ojiro, because that just feels accurate to me. Anyway, now that we've gone through the nobodies, I could finally put people who I like, really specifically like on this list. Listen, I like the Baku Squad a lot. I think that the Baku Squad is the best, like, I guess, fan-in, like, friend group, even though they are all friends and there's, like, but yeah, like, that's why, like, Mina was my highest for a while. Like, honestly, no. Yeah, this is better. This is more accurate. I don't like Koda. Useless character, in my opinion. Same thing with Sato. Shoji, I just think that he is a cool-ass quirk, but I don't particularly like his character. Jiro, love her. That's my girl. We're gonna do it like that. If you couldn't tell, the Baku Squad. For real though. I love Tokuyami a lot. I think that Tokuyami is the coolest quirk in the entire show. Yeah, that feels right for Shoto. I feel like I don't need to talk about like that. Like, these are just the people who like don't. They're there, but like, what do they do? Anyway, this goes without saying. I am so unhealthily obsessed with Katsuki Bakugo that honestly, studies should be done. Because I think that there's just something to be said about the fact that this one animated man has not left my mind since the ripe year of 2020. And yeah, like, it is... And honestly, Similar thing for Deku. I can't say that he's on my mind as much, but like, I didn't like Deku at first. And you know what? Like, I've grown to really, really like him recently. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if something in my brain chemistry changed or what. But suddenly I can't get Deku off the mind either. Not in the same way as Bakugo though, because that's just, that's a different breed. Mineta and F. Don't need to say anything about that. Momo, yeah, we'll throw her with the rest of them. I love Aizawa, and I love his quirk, and I just think that he's just a cool dude, bro. Smash. We're into the nobodies, aka Class 1B. I remember yours. You have a cool quirk, but you don't really have plot relevance, so I guess I'll put you there. Kendo I like. Girl, I could go on about why I don't like this chick. She's so weird. Like, what, like, all of her things are, like, mildly religious. Like, hold up. We're going to hero school, not the Jesus school. Let's calm down. Like, if you're religious, that's your own prerogative. I don't care, but still. I don't like Pony. I got fanfiction-related beef with her. Tetsu I love. Like, low-key, no. Yeah, there. Yeah, love Tetsu. Wolfman, or whatever the hell his name is, no. But still better than these three. This is like the trio of flops, in my opinion. Here's a fun fact. I used to hate Monoma. But recently, I get it. I get why people like him. Lad King, like, whatever. Mirio! Oh my god, I feel like he should be higher, but like I really don't feel comfortable putting him higher. Oh my god, this feels disrespectful. Like, in my head he should be here, but based on my opinion I could really only put him here. I'm so sorry, Mirio. Oh my god. Nejire. I feel like I like her, but like she's kind of just there. Like, she doesn't... Yeah. Sun Eater. I fuck with his quirk. I think he's cool. Yeah, that feels right. I love Shinso! Oh, he's so cool! Ooh! May, she's cool. Like, sometimes. Great, the GOAT! All Might! Thought we lost you there! Present Mike. He's funny. He's a funny dude. Like, what can I... There's not much more to say to him. He's a funny dude. Cementos? Meh. Midnight! I like how with like half of these I'm not even giving explanations, guys! Snipe. Meh. Again, I have fanfiction related beef with this dude. I was reading a fanfiction one time and he shot me, so I can't forgive. I don't work like that. I'm not a forgiver. His quirk is cool as hell. Gran Torino. He's a cool dude. Yeah. Love Recovery Girl, but also like, oh, she's there. Principal Nezu kind of pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Kind of really pisses me off. Miss Joke also kind of just pisses me off. Kami, I got fanfiction really. I should. You know what I should do? All right, this is where we're at. I feel like, are we at a halfway point? No, absolutely we're not. No! Oh my god, there's a lot of people to go through. This dude, remedial course dude with the wind quirk, whose name I can't think of. Yeah, that feels right. We'll get to all the people who I don't specifically remember at the end. I feel like that's a good plan. This girl and all of her cronies are just like annoying. Like, I don't hate them as much. No, I kind of don't like her, actually. Endeavor, okay. I'm actually going to put him here for a second, because I need to have a conversation about Endeavor. So, if we're looking at this from the standpoint of, I live in the universe of My Hero Academia, and I only know him as a hero. He's an awesome hero. He really is. Like, from the perspective of only seeing him as a hero, he's good at his job, ultimately. Like, hate to admit it, But when you look at it from a viewer of the show and you see the abuse he does, fuck Endeavor, bro. With that being said, I'll put him, like, middle of the road feels right, because I really dislike him, but I know that's ultimately, like, the point. Anyway. That felt important. I am a Hawks lover. I think that his storyline is freaking incredible. I think that they gypped his ending. I think that he deserved a better ending. Instead of, you know, working for, you know, like, the system that, like, abused him his whole life. Like, whatever. Do love him now. I think that he's a great character. I think that he makes me cry because he's tragic, and I love a tragic man, so there we go. Who's next? Best Genus. I love Genus, dude. I think that out of the pros, aside from, like, these three, I think Genus is one of, if not my favorite pro. Again, like, I have to give Edshot respect for, like, what homie did when Bakugo died, but also, not my favorite. Mirko? Love Mirko. Kamui Woods. Got it. No worries. Cool hero, kind of like middle of the road, in my opinion. I could say the same about Ryu too. Gang Orca, I love. Gang Orca, okay, underrated pro, in my opinion. I really like Gang Orca, guys. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because I, like, love the ocean or whatever, but there's something about Gang Orca that I'm just like, ooh, I love that fish man. Mount Lady, I really don't like. I really cannot stand her. I'm gonna be so real. Not as much as these dudes, but I really can't stand Mount Lady. Fat Gum, on the other hand, another one of my top pros. I love Fat Gum. I think Fat Gum is such a fun pro. It looks like I'm booping him. Boop. Crimson Riot. I feel like we just don't know enough about Crimson Riot for me to be able to put him very high. I don't like Rocklock, bro. I don't like him. I don't like Rocklock. I ain't even gonna lie. The Wild Wild Pussycats, like, they're whatever, I guess. I, like, kind of would rank them all the same because I feel like they're kind of same person, different accessories. They don't have much, like, oh, this is the funny one, though. I'm actually going to place him a little bit higher than the others because I think that dude's funny. Night Eye. I think that Night Eye's quirk is cool as shit. And for that, he's getting placed all the way up here. I think he's cool. Aerie is my little baby schnookums, and I love her. And she's also getting... she's right there. That's proper. Stain, I think, is one of the coolest villains in the show. I ain't even gonna lie. And honestly, if I'm gonna be real, he was right. The audiences won't like it when I say that Stain was making points. He was. Stain made some points. I think that he wasn't always wrong. That's all. I really don't like Gentle Criminal, but honestly, on this rewatch, I like him more now than I did when I was younger and watched, because I feel like I understand him more. So I'm gonna put him here, but I still cannot stand La Brava. Like, really, like, I really can't stand her. I think that, like, I get the point, but I think that she's annoying. And I think that she looks like a child dating a grown-ass man, and I think that's weird. Really could not tell you who most of the people in this line specifically are. So, moving on. All For One is just a banger of a villain. Like, you'd have to be lying dead to my face to say that he is not one of the, like, scariest villains of all time. Because he is. He is horrifying. Shigaraki is probably my top villain of all time. That's a lie. There's one that's higher. We'll get there. Shigaraki, I just feel pity for him. Like, 95% of the time. Like, that is someone who I could look at and I'm like, you look like a wet cat. I just want to warm you up and, like, take care of you, bro. Kirigiri is sick. I love a good warp court. I don't really feel comfortable putting him higher than, like, this, though. Dabi, on the other hand, Oh boy, do I have news for you guys when you find out that this is my number 3 character. I love Dobby so much. If you don't know me personally, you're gonna find out very fast through this video and probably other MHA ones that I'm gonna be making in the coming weeks because I'm just addicted right now. That I have loved this man since 2021, and I don't plan on ever letting that change. This is my man's, and I'm okay with that. Toga is like my precious girl. I love her. I love the League of Villain guys. Like, this is something that y'all will learn fast. I love and sympathize with everyone in the league. I just think that they're all really well written characters. I love them all. They're all funny. Like, also, I think it's crazy that the only girl to breach my S or A tiers is a villain. Like, everything is right in this moment. Spinner is my least favorite member of the league. So he's gonna get a B tier. Oh, whoops. Honestly, could agree. Yeah, this feels more right. This feels more accurate. Mr. Compress. That dude without the mask. Woo! I don't have much to say about Magna. Honestly. Cool character. She's not really... I mean, like, she's not in a lot of the show, though. So I can't really put her much higher than this. She's cool while she's there. This is the dude that Deku fights on the hilltop, I think. I don't like him. I like Mustard. I see, opposite of I have fanfiction related beef with him, I have fanfiction related sibling rivalry with him. I read a fanfic where I think that they were either like found family siblings or something. I don't really know. I can't really put him much higher than this, though. I do think he has a sick quirk. But that's about it. I have a lot of beef with Redestro. I don't like him. Where's Rhodey on this list? Give me Rhodey. Rhodey would be in my S tier. That's a little embarrassing to admit. I feel like a lot of people would not agree with that. Overhaul. I think Overhaul is a sick villain. I hate him for what he did, but at the same time, it just makes him a good villain. So, Hound Dog, I just don't particularly like. I'd put him in the same categories like that. 13. I mean, like, 13's fine. 13's there. Like, I'd put her in the same, like, generic category of all these other pros. Oh! Who I don't feel super strongly about. Because I just don't. Like, whatever. They're all, like, characters who I don't, like, care enough for. Or feel strongly enough about. Like, they would all go in... Well, I don't, like, specifically dislike them either. I would give them, like, a different tier where it's just, like, characters who I don't care. Or, like, characters I don't remember. And all of these dudes would end up in there. But let's double check. Let's double check. My first one is to be the number 1 hero in my home. I'm not gonna say what my second is. Where's the download button? Can I not? Oi! Oi! I was gonna say, oh wait, and then I was gonna say, hey, and it sounded too much like, oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
I would say that this is my complete MHA character tier list. Let's look at the community ranking one, because I'm a little curious on how like, if Bakugo isn't number 1, I'll be shocked, because he wins all the popularity polls every time. So. What? Wait I gotta get a closer look at this. We have Aizawa at number 1? Deku doesn't even break the top 3? Mineta breaks C tier? What? What? Man. No. This is the only thing that maybe I could see a lot of people changing would be All Might higher. Otherwise, I know that I'm based and I have the correct opinions. So, this community rank. What the buns?
What the buns?
No! None of that. Anyway, now that I've been yapping about My Hero Academia for like a long time, like 30 minutes, I guess it's time to end the video. Thanks for watching. Bye!
I wrote the Bill of Rights.
Benji.
Baku Deku Slime. Baku Deku Slime. Baku Deku Slime.
It's called a hustle, sweetheart.
Was that the bite of 87?
That's poggers. Oh, that's poggers. That's not poggers.
Because I don't care.
Get some cold cuts. Get some cold cuts. What the H?